Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. On April 8th, 2025, the defense filed two documents regarding a discovery. Specifically, it is number one, the defendant's fourth supplemental response to discovery, and the corresponding motion to seal Exhibit D to defendant's fourth supplemental response to discovery. Let's take the first item. Comes now. Brian C. Koberger, buying through his attorneys of record, and hereby submits the defendant's fourth supplemental response to discovery to include additional documents as required by Idaho Criminal Rule 16, Exhibit D, which is an index of discovery provided to the state, which will be filed under seal pursuant to ICAR 32 and pursuant to the sealed. Going to the next page. Protective order dated January 15th, 2025. Should additional information become available, Mr. Koberger will timely supplement his discovery response. And this is dated the 8th of April, 2025. So what is this telling us? Well, if we look at the title, Defendant's Fourth Supplemental Response to Discovery, we know that there were prior discovery responses that came before this one. There would have been an original, a first, a second, a third, and now the fourth supplemental. Supplemental means supplementing the original, adding to the original response. They're saying here that there's an index. So what they're responding with is in this Exhibit D for Dave. And if you look at all of the discovery responses both sides have filed, you'll see that they will file a document stating they're responding to discovery, but what the substance is of those response, what they're responding with, is always going to be on a document named Exhibit something, Exhibit 1 through 22 for the 22 supplemental requests for discovery that the defense made or responses to the discovery request from the state. You'll see exhibits for the 22 supplemental that the defense served in this case. Same thing with the responses to the state's discovery. There's always going to be an exhibit, and it will always be filed under seal. So here we see a fourth supplemental response to discovery, once again with a document containing the crux, what they're responding with in this exhibit that's under seal. Let's take a look at the other document here that they filed on the 8th related to this discovery response. This is motion to seal Exhibit D as in David to defendant's fourth supplemental response to discovery. Comes now, Brian C. Koberger, buying through his attorneys of record, and hereby moves the court for an order to seal Exhibit D. This is the same Exhibit D that we just heard them referring to in their response to defendant's fourth supplemental response to discovery. We go on to page 2. This stipulated motion is made pursuant to ICAR 32 and IC 74124(1)B and C, dated the 8th day of April, 2025. This is signed by Ann C. Taylor. Now, we see here that there's a request to file this document under seal, this Exhibit D. Let's see what the court comes back with. On the 10th of April, here comes the court's order. Order sealing Exhibit D to defendant's fourth supplemental response to discovery. The court having before it the motion to seal Exhibit D to defendant's fourth supplemental response to discovery and good cause appearing. Therefore, it is hereby ordered that the defendant's Exhibit D as in David to their fourth supplemental response to discovery shall be filed under seal pursuant to ICAR 32. So ordered, April 10th, 2025, Stephen J. Hippler, District Court Judge. If you would like to review these documents, simply plug in any search engine, Idaho cases of interest. You will get pulled into a website maintained by the Idaho Supreme Court where there are a few cases. Go to the Idaho versus Koberger case, click on that link, and go down to April 8th and 10th. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone podcast. My name's Kathy. Thanks for joining us here today.